Welcome to our 5 on 5, where we're pleased to welcome back Nick Vujicic, a motivational speaker and evangelist. He's also a writer now, Love Without Limits, written with his wife, Vujicic. Nick, it's great to see you again, man. How are you?
Great to see you. Very well, thank you.
It's been a couple years since you were last here, and I know you're speaking tonight at the Ashland Christian Fellowship at 6:30. How did you get into being a motivational speaker?
Believe it or not, it was the janitor at my high school who looked at me one day and said, "You know what, you're going to be a speaker." And I said, "You know what, you're crazy." And I just started speaking in front of a couple student groups and just support groups. And when you look at someone who receives hope and an affirmation of their value and really helping them find their greater purpose in life, there is nothing that can replace that. It's invaluable. It's beautiful to watch.
As I mentioned, you're an evangelist, so your religion is very important to you, and your faith is very important to your speaking, if you will. Is that
Correct.
Right?
Yeah, for me, really knowing that there is an eternity after this, where there is no devil, there is no pain and death and sorrow. I don't need arms and legs. I need peace. I need purpose. And I'm a greedy man when it comes to wanting to live forever. I want to live forever. I don't know about you.
That's great.
And
of course.
For me, realizing that hope for me in my faith helps me to believe that if I don't get arms and legs miraculously, if I don't get a miracle, I can still be a miracle for someone else. Mm-hmm. And that's the beauty of the hope, that it actually goes beyond my own weaknesses and death itself. And so I'm very thankful for my faith that's been instilled by my parents. But I'm not a Christian because my parents were Christian. I think we all should question everything and find what we believe is the truth.
Interesting. All right. So I want to talk about, since you mentioned death, suicide is certainly something that is a problem in every community in the country. Correct. And also the world. What do you tell people about dealing with depression or thoughts of suicide?
In fact, in Ohio and Florida, we're having 500,000 students in each state tune into our 1-hour keynote Stand Strong campaign, which is an anti-bullying prevention program and a teen suicide prevention program, where I speak about, first of all, knowing that you are beautiful just the way that you are. And your value is not determined on what people think of you, what you can do, what you can't do. It's you never giving up, even on your broken pieces. I actually tried to commit suicide because of bullying at age 10. But miracles and beautiful things came from my broken pieces when I gave my broken pieces a chance. So we want all the youth to know that they're special, that you're not a mistake, and don't give up, even on the things that we believe nothing good can come from. I really want everyone to know that the power of never giving up and the choice to keep on standing strong in our school to make a difference is so important.
Very cool. All right, we're going to take a quick break. We'll have much more with Nick in a moment. Stay with us. Welcome back to our 5 on 5. Again, we're here with Nick Vujicic, motivational speaker, evangelist, and now author. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Love Without Limits, written with your wife, Kene. That's so cool. So you're at Ashland Christian Fellowship tonight at 6:30. What can people expect to come out?
Well, they defingoing expect no seats unless you come early.
There you go. In demand, this man, yeah.
just giving you warning.
Yeah.
We're going to be just sharing my story about how my life was transformed from a life without limits into a life without limits. We're actually doing right now an 11-stop, 12-day tour, 2,000 miles, a tour with Tyrone Wells, one of my favorite artists in the world. And basically, we're just trying to plant seeds of hope and faith in people's lives to never give up and find their greater purpose. So 25,000 people throughout this whole tour and two tour buses, and also go to lwl.tv to watch live every single night. On our website, broadcasted for everyone's enjoyment.
That is so cool. Now, before we go, I got to ask you about the book written with your wife. And you have a son and another one in the oven. Congratulations.
Yes, thank you very much.
You're going to be a busy man. I have two myself. You're in trouble. All right, so tell us about the book, Love Without Limits.
My wife, Kane, and I, we don't believe that we're experts at all in anything as far as love or marriage or anything like that. We though, wanted to share our story. We want people to know that you don't need to be a perfect person before you find a perfect love. There were times in my life where I felt like I was going to be alone, and I believe the fear of being alone is the most disabling disability of all. And so we want everyone to know that there is hope, that you deserve love, and the first thing is to accept yourself and love yourself for who you are before you're going to find someone who will do that for you. So we just want to inspire people to never give up on God, never give up on love.
Very good, Nick. Good to see you again, man.
Love you. Thank you.
Great to see you, man. Thank you very much for being here.
Thanks very much.
Appreciate it. Stay with us. We'll be right back.